Yes, the title of this video today is motivation versus dedication. I used to really think that as long as I had motivation, that was all I needed to get me there, to get me to where I wanted to be, to get me where I wanted to go. All I needed was to be motivated. This video that I just put on the screen, that's a video of me. I think I was at my heaviest, 227 pounds. I was going through something. I was a little depressed. And when I'm depressed, I have a tendency to stuff my face with whatever I can find in the fridge and the counters. You know what I mean? When I finally got out of depression, I looked at myself in the mirror one day and I was like, this was never me. I was always kind of a small guy. You know what I mean? Kind of a small, slim guy. You know what I mean? I've always been kind of fit, but I had reached an all-time low with this weight gain, and I had to make a change. I motivated myself. I'm going to go in the gym, start of the year, new year, new me. You know that BS. I'm going to go in the gym, put in this work, lose this weight. I was motivated. But going into the gym on January 1st, that's all I thought I needed. And truth be told, when I went into the gym that day I came in the gym January 1st, motivated. Cardio, dumbbell curls. You know, my regular routine. But then I got up the next morning and all I wanted was fried chicken. All I wanted was to lay on my back. I didn't feel like getting up and going to the gym the next day. I actually succumbed to my temptations. I didn't go to the gym that day. Laid my ass down. Didn't get up till 12 in the afternoon. And I threw some leftover Popeye's chicken in the microwave. And the thing was, with every bite, I felt terrible because I knew that all the work that I just put in the day before is all about to be erased, just like that. I felt so bad that I stepped on the scale right after I finished that chicken. I actually weighed more than what I started. That's when I realized that motivation and dedication are two different things. Because when I looked at myself in the mirror, still fat, weighed more than what I started with. On top of that, I let a whole gym session go to waste. So now my body is sore, and according to the scale, it's almost as if I didn't even do anything. I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right about myself. I'm like, this cannot be who I am. I cannot continue to walk around like this. In that moment, I vowed that every day I'm going to get in the gym, put in that work, and I'm going to dedicate myself to a diet. I remember using that word, dedicate. I'm going to dedicate myself to a diet and be in the gym every day. I stayed dedicated to a cardio regimen, nothing less than 3 miles. I did some weight training, some pull-ups, chin-ups. If anybody that's heavy in the gym, you know how hard it is to do chin-ups and pull-ups at 200 pounds. It's not an easy feat. But I refused to settle for anything less because that's what that old version of me did the year prior. I was okay with going to the gym, half-assing my workouts, and then leaving as if I actually broke a sweat. And then I like to act surprised when I didn't lose anything. Once I vowed to stay dedicated and make this my new lifestyle, I just started to see things just start going my way. Every day that I woke up, I could see the fat just leaving my face. I could see my waist getting smaller. After a while, I couldn't even fit the jeans that I was wearing to work every day anymore. I had to buy new jeans. Whenever my family would order out and they would have leftover pizza in the refrigerator, I'm going in the refrigerator for a snack. Pizza box right here, box of fruit right here. As much as I wanted that pizza, and oh my God, I wanted that pizza so bad. It was the Domino pizza with the garlic seasoning. Yes, it would leave a good taste in my mouth in that moment, but I knew it would leave a terrible taste in my mouth later when I realized that I went against my own word. I stayed dedicated to my diet and dedicated to the promise that I made myself. And 4 months later, these were the results. As I looked at that new version of myself in the mirror that day, I realized that motivation will get you in the gym, but dedication will keep you coming back every day. As you guys continue to strive for what you're going for, I want you to remember that whatever you're motivated to do, you won't get there at all if you're not dedicated to it. If you dedicate yourself to a routine, constantly putting in the reps for whatever you're doing, refusing to be frustrated when you feel like things are not moving or you're not seeing any motion, then the sky's the limit. Ain't no telling where you could go. I want you guys to keep working, stay motivated, stay dedicated, and make sure you're keeping the promises that you make to yourself every year. Because at the end of the day, if you cheat yourself, the only person that's going to hurt is you.